All right, hello once again, Jeff Scott of Rankin Technical College, and as part of the Rankin Technical College EWD 1000 Web Development Technologies course, I've been creating a series of video presentations that are based on the Mozilla Developer Network Learn Web Development series. We're coming towards the end, and we are in the server-side programming portion, and we're talking Express Node.js. We're in part 3, I believe, of our local library tutorial, and we're up to the setting up the MongoDB database. So, and again, I went through the last section quickly. I'm trying to keep these lectures around 20 minutes and not get into too much detail and burden people with too much detail right now. All right. So the author says here, now that we understand something of what Mongoose can do and how we want to design our models, it's time to start working on the local library website. The first thing we want to do is set up a Mongo database so that we can use it for our library model. For this tutorial, as mentioned earlier, they're going to use MongoDB Atlas. Again, notice as it says, it's a free cloud-hosted sandbox database, which means that yes, it's free, it's up in the cloud, but the sandbox portion means you can kind of play around with it and not really have to worry about screwing up much of anything. This database tier is not considered suitable for production because it has no redundancy, so it doesn't have a big backup type of setup. But it is great for development and prototyping. We're using it here because it's free and easy to set up, and because MongoDB Atlas is a popular database as a service vendor that you might reasonably choose for your production database. All right. It says you can also do this locally. All right. I've done both, to be honest with you, in the past. All right, you will first need to create an account with MongoDB Atlas. This is free and requires that you just enter some basic information. I believe it does not ask anything about any terms of service, or there's no credit card, nothing like that. All right, now I already have an account on here. I have not used it for quite a while, but let's see if I can get into it. All right, so sign in, log into your account. How about jpscott@rankin.edu? Now, bad thing is it may ask me for a password, and I have no idea what it is. Oh, it looks like it saved it for me. Well, that's good. So I'm in. We will look at, and I will have the class do this as a group. So don't worry about it if it seems like I'm going through this quickly and it doesn't make a whole boatload of sense right now. Okay. All right. So we've done all that. After logging in, you're taken to a home screen, which is right here. It tells me I'm not involved in any organizations, which is totally fine. I'm not. So click the Build a Cluster button in the Clusters Overview section. Think that we can just go back to here. There we go. Okay, well, that is the home page. All right, so let's see. And I apologize, it's been a while. I should have looked at this first. So let's see. Well, we'd have to do that. So let's see. After logging in, you're taken to the home screen. Well, that is the home screen. So I am in the right place. Click the Build a Cluster button in the Clusters Overview section. Well, that's not what mine looks like. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this for just a moment here. We're not very far into this. I'm going to pause this and try to get my act together here. All right, one thing that I noticed, so you see this, it says I was using Legacy 2 FA and it's now deprecated. So it says set up your MFA for your MongoDB account here. So I click there. And it says you do not have MFA set up. We recommend setting up 2 or more authentication methods to secure your account. All right. Please verify your password, which I don't know. That's great. All right. It says check your email and enter the code that's shown below. All right, they want me to set up another one. I don't know what a Google Authenticator is. Guess I could do this. I really didn't want to. I don't know what this Okta Verify mobile app is, but okay. Try to keep this out of here just because some people may not have the ability to do this. So enter your mobile phone number below. I'm going to pause this. I don't want to exactly share my phone number with everybody. All right, so I've done these. So they ask for 2 ways. I've done it both ways. So let's go back here. Oh, that looks a little different now than it did before, doesn't it? All right. So I've got different things here under overview. There's my login info, my personal info, my security info. That should all be fine now. And under overview, let's see. I think I'd want to develop and deploy. So I'm going to go over to here. Well, that looks familiar, doesn't it? Access our products. Get help, leave feedback, connect and discuss. There are courses out here. I've looked at a couple of them, so. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and, because it's been like a year since I've done this. No, I'm not making any excuses. I'm just being honest with you. So how to create a new MongoDB database. That looks like it'd be a good start. Create database. Now this has got a way of doing it, and I've done this before, but this is doing it locally, and I'd rather have us use Atlas. This is interesting. It says here there's a MongoDB 101 Getting Started course, which they say is the best way to learn this, and that sure sounds like it would make sense. And from there you go on to this one. So let's see, introduction, Atlas connecting to MongoDB. I think what I'm going to do is pause right here, take a look at this course, and go through some of the lessons, and hopefully get back up to speed. Be back soon.